Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking at something pretty fascinating. George Foreman and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, that relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How did Foreman go from being, psychologically crushed by Ali in the rumble in the jungle?
That mythic terror, they called him.
Right. How did that guy become the one who says Ali basically saved him,
Yeah.
spiritually speaking? That's our mission today.
It's quite a story. I mean, think about Foreman in 1974. Undefeated, this huge, menacing figure. The animosity toward Ali, you could feel it. It was palpable. And then you fast forward, now he's what? An ordained minister, this beloved guy everyone knows from the grills. And he talks about Ali with just, love. It's profound.
So that defeat, that huge public loss in Zaire,
Yeah.
it should have just ended him. Mentally, anyway.
You'd think so, but somehow that's the very thing that catalyzed this huge private change, his liberation, you could say.
Yeah. That's the core of it, isn't it? How does that happen? A public humiliation becoming the start of a spiritual journey. Let's dig into the fight first, the technical side. What did Foreman see in Ali during that fight?
Well, Foreman's own words are key here. He stopped seeing Ali as just some loudmouth. He realized Ali was like an unsolvable pugilistic riddle.
A riddle, not just a boxer.
Yeah. Foreman was all power, right, blunt force. But Ali was something else. Foreman talks about his speed, calls it almost a form of illusion. Not just fast, but tricky fast and smart. Foreman actually said Ali was the smartest boxer he ever fought. Using that rope-a-dope, that brilliant strategy, to make Foreman basically punch himself out, using Foreman's own aggression against him.
And Ali just absorbed it all. That's the other piece. Foreman hits him round after round with these bombs.
Then Ali stays up.
Yeah. That chin of granite, as Foreman put it, that must have planted a serious seed of doubt. Like, what do I have to do?
Exactly. That physical toughness was part one. But then Foreman started to see Ali's strength wasn't just physical, it went beyond the ring.
How so?
He started looking at Ali's character, his moral fortitude, especially Ali refusing the draft during Vietnam. Foreman really respected that. He said Ali stood for something, regardless of the consequences. That resonated.
So the respect started building. But that loss, the humiliation must have been immense. How did he frame that specific moment later on?
He connects it directly. That loss in Zaire, that utter devastation. He says that's what led to his spiritual awakening later.
Really? He draws a straight line.
Explicitly. He called the loss a psychological demolition, something that had to happen to force humility on him. He doesn't see it as just a defeat. He sees it as the necessary step to becoming a, quote, better person.
Wow. So the demolition was foundational.
Pretty much. And out of that, this incredible bond formed, one of the most unlikely friendships in sports.
Bitter rivals, too.
To the best of friends, Foreman says. They shared something unique, that Kinshasa secret, he called it. A trauma, a history that only they understood.
It's shared experience. Nobody else could get it.
Right. And that's maybe the ultimate significance here. It wasn't just Foreman changing. It was like mutual redemption. Built on respect, earned the hardest way possible. Foreman turned his biggest L into his most important relationship.
And you hear it in how he talks now? The ego seems gone when it comes to Ali.
Completely. He calls Ali the greatest man I've ever known. Just flat out says, I love that man.
That's powerful, saying that about the guy who handed you your most famous defeat.
It's the ultimate proof, isn't it? Proof of Ali's impact, sure, but also proof of Foreman's own journey, from that bitterness to, grace.
So Foreman's story gives us two things, really. It's a tribute to Ali's unique genius, both in and out of the ring.
And it's an autobiography of Foreman himself, finding something profound by being broken first, which kind of leaves you with a thought, doesn't it? The real win from the rumble in the jungle. Maybe it wasn't Ali's knockout. Maybe it was this transformation, decades later, turning that intense animosity into real love. So if a defeat like that can lead to something so positive, so transformative, what's the hidden value in your own biggest setbacks? What could they be the start of?